YouTube, this is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists who have low subscribers and low views, as well as talented artists from around the world. Now, once again, I have no idea or the reason why they have low subscribers or low views, but I'm going to bring it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now, today I'm going to do my best to upload about 4 reactions, and I will let you know on these particular artists as I'm going along. So my 4th reaction of today is going to be a cover song. And this cover song is going to be carried out by Måneskin, and this is an Amy Winehouse cover, Back to Black. And I've heard it. I heard a number of covers, artists do covers of this song, but I haven't heard Måneskin do it. So I've got Angelina Jordan, and I've heard so many others. So I'm hoping that he's going to give me a different contrast, a different kind of feel to what is everybody. I mean, everybody who does this Back to Black try and emulate Amy Winehouse. They're either going to sound like her or they're going to, you know, that. But it's very far and few between when you get an artist that hears the song and then puts it in his own terms and sings it within his own terms, you know? So this is what I'm looking out for. I'm going to see, is Måneskin, and I believe that they've got that in the bag to make it their own. And so I just want to hear how they're going to do this into their own and, you know, in that way. So I'm looking forward to it. I really am. So that's going to be my next reaction of today. But before that, if this is your first time coming over to my channel, then please go over to my homepage and work your way from the bottom all the way up to the top, because there's some fantastic, amazing artists, which I do not want you to miss out on. And I've simplified it for you. I've broken it down into various musical categories. Just remember, when you go into these individual categories, these are artists from around the world, both established artists and non-established artists. And I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Now, let's go into my 4th reaction of today, shall we? So, without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it? See what I mean? Go on, man. Go on. I'm going to stop it quickly right there. He's giving me so much emotions poured into this song. There's certain people that sing the song but don't really understand the meaning of the song, and I feel that Måneskin is a type of person, type of group that will listen to the lyrics, see how much the lyrics impacts them, and then from there execute the song. And you can tell by his face expressions, you can tell by his body that he understands the song, he understands the lyrics, and now he's going to execute it. I love that. They're much more than what you think. There are a dark horse in every kind of aspect. They're not stupid. They're very highly intelligent and academically trained people. They really are on all the aspects. But they're also showing the symbolism of what freeness is, to do what you want to do. You know, that no gender and, you know, gay, bisexual, whatever, you know, it's all wrapped into one. And it's saying that, you know, we've got to be harmonious with it. But let's get away from that. Back into this track. He's making me feel that he's feeling this song, and that's, you know, the job's halfway there. If you make this song believable to the person, to the audience, to the person who's listening to it, then your job's done. And he's always done that with all of his songs. No matter what he's singing, he sucks you right in there in that realistic format and make you believe. You know, I'm gonna go back just a little bit. About, say, yeah. He's feeling it. every single word. He's feeling every single word. But I don't know about the musicians. They're sort of that, and the goth kind of face, straight face, no kind of, they got the poker face on. Look, they got the poker face, straight face. I don't know who's enjoying it, who's not enjoying it. You know, that kind of thing. But that's okay, because that's fine. I'm listening to the music. It doesn't matter about their facial expressions or them. It would have been nice if I would have had a little smile or something. But hey, it's the music that we're here for, isn't it? Isn't it? I'm going to go back just a little bit. Who's going to break his smile first? He's so feeling this. Do you see that? And I go back to... You know, he's grumbling. I can't do his accent, but he's pouring it all out, man. And that's all you want from an artist. Just to lay it out on the table and pour it out. Give everything. Give it your all. And he always gives you all. Look, he's not even on stage. He's on a balcony, still giving his all. There's one person that was like that. Freddie Mercury. I'm going to go back just a little bit. Love is very pretty footstep. And still no one is smiling. I'm going to go back just a little bit. I just had to pause it just to do that. I'm so sorry. Look, someone smile. Sorry, last time I'm going to pause. I've just realised that he hasn't even got a microphone in his hand. And he is as bright as anything. He hasn't got a microphone in his hand and he's as bright as anything. I'm sorry, that is the last time that I will pause. I apologise. But he just... From the first time that I saw Måneskin, I thought, wow, I'm hooked. And I missed their Eurovision. Imagine that. But yeah, it's not only his singing, it's his character. It's his, you don't know what's going to happen with him. You can sit there and he can just jump up and make you jump. You just don't know. He's always got you on the edge because you don't know what he's going to be doing. You don't know, you can't anticipate what he's going to do. You certainly can't. But he's inspired by other people. And when he gets that hook of inspiration, he acts upon it in the most, I don't know, I wouldn't say in the most elaborate way, but he just goes full force. That's what I look at it. He goes full force. He wouldn't be where he is if he didn't. I truly believe that. Going back just a little bit. should stop smoking. You should stop smoking. He's got a brilliant voice. So that was Måneskin with Back to Black, an Amy Winehouse cover. As you can see, he had a cigarette in his hand, and then it dawned on me, Rod Stewart used to sing in his younger days, and that's what gave him that gristly kind of voice. You know, cigarettes harm the throat. Come on. I don't know how much of an impact the cigarettes has done to his vocals, because I'm new to the game of reacting to Måneskin. But if you are a singer, they say they wouldn't recommend you to smoke. But on the other hand, if you're a heavy metalist, they take all sorts of drugs and they hit these incredible high notes. And you wonder, how the hell do you hit these high notes after taking so much drink and drugs? And you know, look, rock and roll, heavy metal, come on, you know what the kind of drink and drugs that they do. And then you also know how hard it is to even emulate the vocals, what they do in the music, you know, and all that, you know, it's very, really hard. So is it kind of a mismatch? Is it a myth that you should not smoke when if you're a singer? Is it a myth? Because there's so many, because I can name you, and Aerosmith, look what he does with his vocals, and he's been taking drugs all his entire life. Ozzy Osbourne, come on, look at what he's been doing throughout his whole entire life. But look at the notes that he hits even to this present time. That is what I'm talking about. It's just absolutely amazing what these guys do. Under the influence, with so much, we've been under the influence, so to speak. But let's look at what Måneskin's done. He has sung like he's on stage. So he's got the heart for it, the heart and soul for it. He has hit a song which made me feel believable, realistic to what he's doing and how he's sounding. And this is a cover. He has given me a different angle, a different dimension towards this song, where so many people sing this song and they're trying to emulate Amy Winehouse. Where you got Måneskin, who's, had some kind of standard to go with, but he did put his foot stamp on it, his personal ID on this track as well. So I love that about that. About the musicians, they're not his musicians. I don't know if they're family, cousin or whatever, but they had such a serious face on. No parts of which showing me that they enjoyed. I'll be smiling to face because A, it's a lovely song, and B, I'm collaborating, you know, and I'm gonna be on YouTube. Number 2. So come on, smile, do something. I don't know. But let's not take away the massive skill set of what a Måneskin is. And I keep on saying Måneskin, and why I wrote down the singular person, because it wasn't the actual group that was there. And that's what I was expecting. But nevertheless, I was pleasantly surprised. And for that reason, I salute you. Absolutely amazing. Really brilliant. Let me know how old he was in there. He looks about, say, 21. I wouldn't be, 21, 22.